And now they have a stock car race at Indy, and we won that. And you want to say that you won the Daytona 500.
Attaboy, attaboy, attaboy.
If you can come out of Daytona with a good finish, and the guys are pumped up, that's going to carry you on for a long time because it's the Daytona 500.
Win. The best win I know is the Daytona 500. I've tried 11 times, and I'm still chasing it. Hi again, I'm Rusty Wallace. Welcome to the show. The 13 days leading up to the Daytona 500 Speedweeks are total chaos. 13 days of media interviews, personal appearances, autograph sessions, sponsor functions, dinners, and what did I forget? Oh yeah, racing. You can't imagine how much circus atmosphere distracts you from your goal, a win. You don't have to imagine. On today's show, you're going to experience Speedweeks in the Daytona 500 with Jeff Gordon. 23 years old, newly married, and very, very fast. Get on board. You're going to go to the Daytona 500.
Got to have all your necessities when you leave for Daytona. So, you know, we're going to be gone for a while. So I got my 2 pair of Ray-Bans here, and got my telephone so I don't lose any communication with anybody. Let's see. Got my little voice recorder so that I can keep all my messages. I don't forget anything. And then always got to have your keys for when you get back home. Don't want to lose the car.
He proposed to me there, so it's real special to me too, and it's also where we first met. So it has a lot of special meaning to us when we go back there.
I think that's why I have such good luck here, because this is where I met Brooke. Yeah, I proposed to her, and she's with me again here. We're going to celebrate again, so hopefully she'll bring some more luck to us this week. I mean, we get 5 shots to do it, so if we can't at least win something or run good in at least one of those 5 chances with the IROC race, the Busch Clash, the pole day, then the 125s, then the 500. If we can't do something in one of those 5 shots, then we're doing something wrong. Hey, we'll see you guys in Daytona.
Win is brought to you by Allied Signal's Fram filter products. Fram, you can pay a little now or a lot later. And by Autolite spark plugs and wire and cable products. Autolite spark plugs, guaranteed for 2 years, no matter how far you go.
Preparation. That's the secret to success in motorsports, especially at Daytona. You know, I know my guys work night and day getting ready. Gordon's crew chief, Ray Everham, had his crew race ready. They were fast off the truck. You know, but staying focused is a different challenge.
Just keep her wide open, and I just want to see, you know, how strong that thing is, and I want to see what it feels like at 10 laps. They'll catch up a little bit now if they line up. You know, Elliott will tow them along. All right, is this a 6 and the 2 out here? 10-4, 2 and 6. There go again. Okay, let's keep digging. That looked good. You know, if they can't close on that second part of 2, they ain't going to get you. Feel okay? Feels great. I'm a little nervous about that water temp, but in case, you know, we're riding behind anybody, but... Yeah, 10-4, I made a note of that. I'm going to have to open it up a little bit. It's good with everybody behind you, and you liked it. We're doing good.
Daytona, if you're not going for the pole, then this is one of the least important qualifying runs that you make because you know that you got the twin 125s for your starting position. You get to race your way into your position for the 500. So it's a unique situation, and we knew we weren't going for the pole. So if we got anywhere in the top 10 or 15, we were going to be happy with that. When we qualified 14th, we were like, yeah, you know, that's pretty much what we thought it was going to do.
Not available in any store, Louis.
Okay, man. Pull your belts tight, settle in the seat, and be ready. 10-lap shootout. you ahead the first half, okay? Be ready. 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 Going, going, going. Go, go, go. Caution is out. Okay, man, you'll restart third. It's going to be a double file restart, so you'll restart right behind Earnhardt there.
That first segment, the Busch Clash, I mean, I was wanting that race really bad. But I really didn't want to win the first half. I wanted to run second or third because I knew that if I won the first half, I was going to start last in the second segment, and I was going to be the one pushing Dale or Sterling to the front to win the race, because once you got out front, there was no looking back. But we got ourselves in second position, and Dale got loose. I mean, it was the biggest surprise to any of us. At that point, I was like, heck yeah, you know, I'm going to try to. I've got an opportunity here. Either I pass him, or I'm going to go back to about fifth if I check up.
That a boy, that a boy, that a boy. Well, you're doing a good job. You know, you got to hook up those two guys are your buddies. Them two right there are your buddies.
I got a bad restart, and I just didn't get up there on him to go with those guys, or I would have been right there with them. But, you know, I mean, we still got a strong car, so I'm excited about it. I'm real excited.
Man, you did a good job. Did a good job. Good job.
Our concern was, of course, to win the Busch Clash. We wanted to win that, and we wanted to get a good starting spot for the 125. But like I've told the guys all week, you know, hey, Busch Clash, 125, we've been there, done that. We won both of them. We really came here this year focused on winning the Daytona 500.
I go to him, Jeff, don't we need to back off? Isn't this more than you can stand? And he says, it's part of the deal, Daddy. If that's the small price I got to pay to live the dream that I'm living, so be it.
The only time I truly get to relax and get away is when I'm in the race car. When I get in that race car, I mean, my mind is not thinking about anything else but what my job is to do, and that's try to, you know, do the best that I can with that race car, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whatever. Boy, Rusty gave it to him almost.
And that's the battle for the bubble right now. Hamilton.
What are they saying? Are they tight, loose?
Some guys, they said loose. First they said tight, and Terry was hollering loose.
Really?
What are they doing? Filming a movie on you or what? Your life story?
Hey, I didn't pick the life, I just lived it.
See me on pit road here? Hey, Ray, did you get that? It's 4,000 second gear. Ready? Ready? He's going. Earnhardt's going. Go, go, go. They're high if you want it.
Yes, I got cars sitting in the middle of the racetrack down there going into one, so slow down when you take the flag.
Pushed off of 4, couldn't get him. We got a good start position anyway. 4, you did a great job. You did a great job. Everybody did. You guys, that's what, you have a little problem, you come back from it. That's what builds character in a team. You guys did a great job.
Win is brought to you by cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft, making the world a very cool place.
Brought to you by Jiffy Lube. If it doesn't say Jiffy Lube, it just isn't Jiffy Lube.
No matter how much success you've had in your career, when you win as regularly, as often, in as many places as Jeff, it's no accident. It's also a lot of late nights with no sleep. And man, can I relate to that.
I know tonight all that's going to be going through my head is, you know, the whole race tomorrow, all the things, you know, that are going to happen, pit stops, long green flag runs. You know, who's going to break out? Who's going to get away? Am I going to be a part of that? You know, is it going to come down to the very end where there's going to be 3 or 4 cars all by themselves, and, you know, I'm going to be one of them like I have been in the past, and am I going to make the same mistakes I've made in the past? You know, so, I mean, there's so many things that'll be going through my head tonight that I probably will not be able to sleep very well, but that's okay. You know, I mean, it's nice to get a good night's rest, but, you know, usually when I don't sleep at night, that's a good sign, not a bad sign.
Most people will tell you I'm the same way. I can get pretty edgy. I was pretty edgy before the 125, so I don't like to, I don't mingle well with people when I'm trying to think. You know, I kind of like to be by myself, so what I do is try and, if I got a lot to think about Saturday night or Sunday morning, I try and disappear and get away from the car, or just go and lean on a stack of tires and be by myself.
What? We'll see y'all later. You going with us?
I don't know what we're doing. Yeah. You know? Just time. I think we know. Yeah. We're check with Merrill.
It's going to be a wonderful race today. I got chills at my spine, and that's a good sign. So I appreciate, I tell you, I can't say enough for what DuPont has done for our race team and what you guys have done for DuPont. It's come along fantastically, and we're looking forward to the future. Thank you very much.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Reggie.
Think about it when you get on that racetrack. Make smart decisions. Be there at the end. Get a good finish out of this race. I know somebody's going to finish last out of this room. Somebody's going to win that's in this room. Do all you can to be one of the ones who gets up front by using your head, not by making dumb moves.
Hey, bud. Yeah, I'll be your spotter. Hey.
You have to be behind me to clear me, though.
Hey, I'm just glad I get to show up late on Saturday. I'll clear you. You're clear.
1 month means clear.
Yeah.
2 means no.
Man, it's start of an exciting day. So, just, you know, you gotta be calm right now. It's hard to be calm with all the excitement going on and all the good things that are going on around us. But really, what I gotta do now is just calm down and run a long race and get excited at the end.
103.
I'm up there. I'm ready to rock.
That's probably when I get the most nervous, is right then when we're coming from driver introduction and, you know, the crowd's really pumped up and the fans are, you know, screaming and yelling and you know, Jeff's excited, and you think it'd be him that would be nervous, but he's really not.
When I get in the car and start buckling up, it's like, well, this is it, you know. Hopefully this thing's going to be right. And so I start, you know, getting excited as to what the car is going to do. I don't get the butterflies anymore, and it's weird. I mean, I'm very calm all the time. I mean, even when I get in the car, you know, it's like, well, you know, we get to go out there and race again, and it's until that green flag drops that I get pumped up. I mean, it's like I put my helmet on and I change. I totally change. It's like I don't think the attitude that I have or the way that I present myself outside the racetrack reflects as to when I put my helmet on and I'm inside that race car. It's like kind of a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing.
Well, everything's going to plan all week long, and all we just got to do is keep that confidence and go ahead and ride to the plan. Sounds awesome. All right, here they come, guys. Yeah, that's a nice, pretty spot right there for pits.
For
Promotional consideration for Win is provided by Sony.
Sony ESP electronic shock protection protects your music from almost any jumps, skips, or sudden stops. In the Sony Car Discman CD player.
And National Dragster. Join NHRA today and receive a weekly subscription plus a free members-only T-shirt or a 1994 NHRA season review. Call 1-800-678-4630. And by Allied Signals Bendix Brakes, the best-known name in brakes. Force in your face.
You know what I love about this show? You can talk about anything you want. I ought to give my old buddy Rusty a big old hug for giving me my chance on TV. Let me tell you something. You can talk about mama, trucks, dogs, apple pie, the American flag. Today, we're going to talk about movies. Where else in the world can you pay $5, go in, get your popcorn, your soda pop, sit down and be anybody you want? I want to be Kurt Russell, Captain Ron. I don't have the waist for it, but I'm working on it. But let me tell you something. At the opening race at Pomona, I ran out. There he was, Kurt Russell, in my pits, and I ran up, and I made that mistake. I yelled, Captain Ron! I was so embarrassed. You know what I did? I went back to the theater. I decided this time I want to be Charleston Heston, and I want to part the Red Sea, because I'm going to need to win this championship. Right, Rusty?
Force, I don't know how you get away with it, but, man, you do know how to win. And our subject, Jeff Gordon, has had some big wins that have impacted his career, like the inaugural Brickyard 400. But the Daytona victory is the one that we all have to have. Ask Earnhardt or me. And for that matter, let's see how Jeff's third 500 goes.
Okay, buddy, this is your day. I believe it's your day. You're in good shape. Stay on the bumper at 4-car, and myself and Tapman will watch your back, okay? Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I think if you guys can distance that other group just a little bit, them guys will settle down. I'm starting to get the bad push off of 2 now.
Got a wreck in turn 2. Caution is out.
Hey, car started off driving wonderful. Now we're starting to get tight off of 2. You know, I really believe a lot of it's got to do with that wind. Okay, they're going to pit, so be ready. Be ready. Okay, guys, now just like at a shop. Nice and easy. You can do a nice, good stop. Nice and easy. All right, guys, good stop, good stop. We're going to have one hell of a day. Good job, buddy. You're the man. They can't beat you. Hey there, I'm getting something on my windshield or it's raining. What's the deal? Man, they need to get those things in here and get them stopped. Get the covers ready, guys. I want to have some dry rags for that cowl. Okay, if we would have had to run down in here 1 to 2 one more time, we all would have wrecked. Settle back, get a tug on those belts. The rest of you guys get ready to get in your rhythm. Get your race faces on. We got to get focused. We're going green here.
Got a wreck behind you, a wreck behind you. Caution flag is out.
Everybody relax. You know, this is going to be a little bit different stop. We're going to have to take 2 cans this time. Just relax and be in the right spot.
We just had a miscue concerning the left front wheel, and it never did get put on, and the jack man dropped the jack, and that's Jeff's signal to go. So, you know, we tried a 3-wheel pit stop again, but it didn't work.
All right, guys, don't worry about it. I'll work on it. It's pretty bad. I'll work on it. I'm sorry, guys. Man, I felt like today was a day. Clear. See what we can get left out of it. Attaboy, take it to him. Refuse to lose. Got a good car, but just get up there. 3 laps to go.
39.
Oh, rub it now. time tire smoke. I think you make it get Sterling. That's pretty awesome.
Good job, Jeff. You did a hell of a good job today.
I tell you, we all did a good job. I mean, we had a good car, you know, we had a few problems. Hey, well, it's not your day, it's not your day. It will be another one, though, I guarantee you.
It can't be any better said than probably our driver said it. I mean, for 23 years old, he's got more wisdom than all of us. He just said, hey, it wasn't our day. When it's our day, it's going to be our day. There's no way of getting experience in Winston Cup without making mistakes. So we've got some mistakes yet to make, but when we get that experience, we're going to win a lot of races.
Jeff Gordon didn't have a storybook ending at Daytona, but 1 week later at Rockingham, he had us all chasing him. He took the pole and dominated the day. Well, that's all for this week. Thanks for joining us, and have a great week. You take care of yourself, and I'll take care of Earnhardt. See you next week on Win.
Win is brought to you by Allied Signals Fram filter products. Fram, you can pay a little now or a lot later. And by Autolite spark plugs and wire and cable products. Autolite spark plugs, guaranteed for 2 years, no matter how far you go.